so Trish and I got the full-time white fly.
Hi.
So we're here at Homeschool Convention.
Yes.
And it's her first.
Yes.
And it's like my fifth. I don't know. I'm a whole different.
Enough that you're relaxed and I'm not. So definitely a veteran.
Because you hit veteran status when your expectations are 0.
That's so true.
I didn't go to a single session.
This is not good for the type A personality.
I once was type A. I'm a type B.
Once?
Yeah. I've had to let it go and become a type B, C, and D.
Oh, Z.
Yeah, I'm almost down to C because it's just the kids. It's the kids in
Right.
little time. So, as your first time experience, what has been like the most like, okay, overall, do you feel overwhelmed, refreshed, energized? Where do you stand after doing it?
Yesterday was our first day here, and I felt like I was gonna just go back to our hotel room and curl up in a ball and cry because I was so overwhelmed. I got some rest, I changed my expectations, and so I'm like really excited about today. So far I feel rejuvenated and just, I think, you know, separation from my kids, and now I'm like getting to, I'm not in that panic mode of like, oh, I need to go check this booth and that booth.
But you know, it's hard because when you come to convention, there is so much here that there's literally physically more than you can do. And as moms, and we have this small window out, it's like I'm going to do everything. And you will physically overwhelm yourself to try to do everything.
Yeah.
And you did that.
I did that. Exactly.
So I only went as I've only went to the ones, I didn't actually go to a single session because our homeschool convention does the MP3s.
Right.
And I just find it's too much for my brain while I'm here. I'll just buy the downloads and I will get them later and I will do them that way.
Right. We actually did that this morning. I went and bought
You bought them?
Yeah. My husband can see them too, and so.
And listen to them when it's a quiet time. So
If we ever get one.
there's never a quiet
There's
time.
never a quiet. Less loud than one time.
I wish I brought my selfie stick.
I know. So, you need to hold it for a second here. Give your
You got
arm a
it?
break.
I assigned a little boy, I was doing a video, and I was like, here, dude, just hold this camera. And then I'm like, wait, like this. You know, I'm
Not
fixing
from below.
fixing the angle. I'm like, fixing the angle. I'm like, no, you're good. So, with this being your first time, do you love it?
Today I love it. And my experience as a whole, when I reflect on it, I love it. Yesterday, I was like, I'm never coming back. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it's like, I'm never coming back. Why did I come here?
I know.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, I think the Kirk Martin sessions, they're a little humorous, but a little, you know, informative, so.
It's like motivational speaking to the burnt out mom.
It is, and just my friend and I were talking about how, you know, you get so isolated in homeschool, and then you go and you sit in a room that's, I mean, probably 400 people all sitting there to deal with an unruly child, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one in the world who, yeah. So that's been really neat. Sessions, I went to 2 yesterday, and just after those 2 I felt like, hey, that was all the information I needed. I felt like anything beyond that would have been too much information, and I wanted to kind of focus on what so those 2 were good, and then I kind of took the rest of the day off.
So as a first time homeschool convention attender, because I'm like, you should go to convention. You know, I'm like, you should go to convention. And I'm so thrilled that you're like, I'm here, Trish, I'm here. And I'm like, okay, we got to meet up.
Yeah.
And tell them, should they go?
Yes, you should go. I mean, there's so many different takes on it. So if you come for the expo, that's awesome. If you come for the sessions, that's awesome. If you come to be in a hotel room and sit by the pool and talk to homeschool moms,
oh my goodness,
awesome.
there's a lot of homeschool moms doing that. They're like in their bathing suit and they're like covered. They're like, I'm away from my kids.
I'm at
convention.
I did bring my swimsuit. I'm like, I did too. By the pool. My friends didn't bring theirs. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to go alone because I'm never alone in my life, so I don't know what to do with myself.
That's why I brought 2 kids. I brought 2.
Oh, my poor husband. Thanks, John.
So you're going to, Abby has gone and done you're going to have several videos up from just your convention experience.
Right.
So I'm going to put a link to her videos in the description and probably a little doohickey over there for them, and we'll link it back and forth so you can see both of our takes. And I will have a playlist of every of your videos, my
Okay,
videos from
okay.
this convention. And if you find anybody else that has FPEA videos on their YouTube channel, let me know and I'll put them in that playlist.
Sounds good. I'll do the same thing.
See you later.